Skatosis episode number 190. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Skatosis. I'm your host, Drew Domkis.
I'm Aaron Monty, and this is the second week I heard the opening song.
Oh, yeah, you can hear I'm just kind of picking it up on the same track. So since you're not in the studio, it's a little different than on the phone. This is less, The fact that you hear it means it's less editing later because it's tied right into the ending, so.
2 weeks in a row, I guess you nailed it.
Yeah, it's just less, because it's happened before where we've done these shows and at the very end, I forget to scoot the track over to the end of the intro, and then you get this gap of air, and then I got to redo it. So,
and weirdly, this is always when I'm in studio. We always have the song play at the end, and it scares the shit out of me.
I know, and I had to make sure that track is off. So there's a few things. So as I'm trying to be efficient, I've now explained the whole process and wasted time.
That's perfect. That's content.
So skatosis is the condition of being consumed and obsessed with all things skateboarding. And we're so obsessed that we haven't gotten to the show a couple of weeks in a row, yet we've been skating. So it's right on point.
Yes. We've been skating so much, we forgot about the show.
Pretty much. You were so dusted on, what day was that? Sunday, right? You guys came over?
Oh, yeah, dude. I had a White Claw, and my hat was over my eyes.
Yeah, you were toast, and you left without even seeing some clips you wanted to see. And so, there was a whole thing, we were going to record, but, man, skating took precedent.
Yes, always.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe, I think it was just because it was 80, 81 Sunday.
But yeah, it got to 87 or something on Saturday. It's ridiculous. And now it's in the 50s. This state is so bizarre.
Yes. And it was
hard to prepare.
Actually, so the first spot we went to, I was trying to kick her over a fence.
Mm-hmm.
And then honestly, the low impact curb spot, I feel like is what really drained me.
Oh,
it was so hot at that point.
Curbs are no joke. I mean, they may be small and low and, they look easy, but man, they take it out of you for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, it's a lot of work.
So we hit a couple of street spots, then we hit the barn, and by the end, you were just sitting out. You were done.
I think altogether at the barn, I probably didn't skate for 2 hours.
I think so. I was looking through clips, and I don't really have much of you, except when we played that game of skate.
I played the game of skate. Almost beat Hunter. That never happened.
Yeah, almost.
I came back and almost beat him. He said he learned that's 3 tricks I've never done. So almost came back, beat him, didn't beat him, and then that was probably it.
But hang on.
I got back to the couch.
I got out of that game a little early, but I did have a bit of a handicap because I was skating the Widekowski the whole time. So
yes. Well, you had a handicap. Are you saying positive or negative?
I would think that it's a bit of a negative because it's way more challenging to do some of my simple tricks on those trucks.
I don't know. I think it's a positive because those trucks, I saw you land a 50 to rock and roll the fakie.
Yeah, because it's so wide that I feel a little bit more stable on those. And everything looks so sloppy because those trucks are everywhere.
Yes.
So I've got lots of clips.
We've talked about them before, how big they are.
Well, see, here's the thing. I'm going back in the show notes and I'm seeing, I don't know exactly how much we've talked about that particular board, but I've obsessed about it plenty. So I'm not positive how much we've talked about it. But so I'm just, I'm right here straight off the bat, going to dedicate this entire show though to Erick Winkowski.
Wow.
That's
probably every show for you.
Probably, but this one a little more. So not only do we get some footage this past week in the Santa Cruz vlog about Jake Wooten going pro, which is so awesome, his surprise party, but that edit had a bunch of Widekowski skating, which is always a treat.
Yeah.
But so...
Yeah, they were just hitting that park up.
Yeah, so not only did I get to see some awesome footage, he's got a new ad in the Thrasher for his Indy trucks. He only goes up to 159, which is a bummer. But he's got an ad out riding the Daylight aquatic board, doing some crazy air in the corner pocket of this really tight bowl. So I don't know if you saw that one, but then now there's a video out of that behind the scenes of Rhino shooting it and Chris Gregson videoing it. Did you see that one yet? Because he's riding a tall bike looking over walls at pools. Did you see that?
Yeah, the behind the scenes like ad of it.
Love that.
I saw both the ad and I saw
the video.
Who posted that? That was Indy.
Rhino, Indy, and probably Gregson. I think they all did.
Okay.
And Winkowski.
Yeah, Winkowski. He seems like the person who would have that bike.
Oh, I love that whole bit of just riding it and looking over the wall. It seems so Lance Mountain, like back in the day. I don't know. That just gave me some
love the
nostalgia,
50s, 60s vibe of it.
Loved it. But so let's just keep layering on the Winkowski week. I scored the Night Aquatic. Finally, I have like a brand new board that Winkowski put out through Santa Cruz. Like I missed the Birdcage one. I missed the Trash Panda release, but I ended up winning one on a raffle, right? And so I scored a couple of those boards, dude. I'm super just psyched on having the new board. But then I go to find out that they released the Volcano Glow in the Dark one, like in the other side of the world. I think Australia and Europe and something. Like they were on eBay coming out of the UK like last week. You can't even find them now. They're not even available.
That seems like it's happening a lot with the Santa Cruz boards.
They know how to play it, man. They got the guys like me and all these collectors just like on the hunt always, like the Nodus bags. Now they've got a Mars Attack like blind bag coming out. I mean, dude, they know what's up. They know how to hook you.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's why I'm psyched to actually have a Winkowski.
Often that I never thought about that until now. I wonder how often that happens. Like boards elsewhere, graphics elsewhere.
Oh, all the time, dude. There's a whole collector scene. I'm in so many groups now, not just like trades and collectors, but now also like vintage stuff and different brands. There's so many things about skateboarding out. The Skatosis goes deep, dude.
So I guess Americans, is there like do people collect like graphics you can't get in the United States? Is that a collector's thing?
Hell yeah, man. If you got one especially if it's just hard to get. I mean, if you got a full set that includes the other releases, of course. Absolutely.
Yeah, I never think, just like being in this bubble of like, I get skateboards here. Like, I don't see the other half of the world.
Well, that's what happened with this Volcano one, is that I didn't realize it was coming out because I didn't see it anywhere. But then when I caught a glimpse of it, then I started doing searches and I started seeing it on sites sold out in Australia, sold out in the UK. And I'm like, what the hell? I was like, I didn't even know this was out. I didn't even realize that I had an opportunity to buy it and have it shipped from the UK. Then I go to eBay and I see like 10 of them sold in the past couple of weeks and none are on sale right now. But like they weren't like $200.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow. It's a cool graphic.
For sure. Glow in the dark.
Another thing Santa Cruz just kills is those graphics, those colors.
But that's the thing is like, I don't even want to overshadow the awesomeness of this Night Aquatic one because it's the same guy that did the Birdcage graphic and the Daylight one. It's just like a different colorway basically, but it's all black light.
Well, it's hard to overshadow that when you bought 3 of them.
I know, but man, I want to hang one, and one is like an investment. I mean, if they're going for that much money on eBay now, I'll sit on that for a while, then have it pay for another couple boards.
Yeah, it's the best thing to do.
It's crazy.
I can't believe.
But I'm excited to skate them. That's the problem.
Did you know Surf had 2?
Not till I got there.
Wow.
No.
Wow, that's rad that he let you buy both of them too.
Yeah, for sure. Freddie, Surfing Bird, awesome. He hooked me up. So did the Kindness. They saved the board and shipped it out to me. Very cool.
That's so cool.
And so now you look online and they're just impossible to get unless you're on eBay. They're all over eBay for $150, $200, but it's like, damn.
Yeah.
So I'm just psyched that I had to set one up and I did a pretty slick, a grip job with some waves. I put a clear strip over the blacklight fish on the top of the deck. Man, that board is awesome. That board is awesome.
You were the day before I gripped my Gons board, and you were hyped on that. You were asking for a picture about that.
Yeah, well, I wanted to show.
And then I saw yours, and I'm like, damn, that's cool.
Sweet.
I thought that was so cool.
Oh, I love that it's blue, and then where I have the board showing through between the black and the clear, it's like 3 different colors. It's neat. But then you shine
I really like it. It looks like too the way you left open blue spots.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
It looks so like it's moving.
Awesome. And then you shine
such a cool grip job.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. When you shine the black light over the clear grip, the ink shines through. That's really cool.
Yeah, I didn't know that was like a UV.
Yeah, that's the whole backside. If you light it up, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now on the page.
Yeah, it's such a cool board. And that shape, man, it's just like I've ridden now a bunch of different shapes, and even as a kid, different ones. This is by far my favorite.
Yeah, you looked. I think this one specifically too. It looks like a little more of a nose.
It's the same as the. It's the same as the.
You looked real comfortable on that thing.
Thanks, dude. It feels comfortable. It's the same shape as the Trash Panda that I have now on the wide 14-inch trucks. Same shape. Same shape as the Birdcage. Same shape as the Birdcage one and the Volcano one. They're all this new Winkowski shape. Prior to that, it's the snub of your nose.
Yeah.
So like my that Primeval that I've got with the 215s and the slime balls, that's the snub nose shape. Like the ghost, the dog ghost that you got me one, that glow in the dark. So it went from that old shape to this new one, and I love the new one.
Yeah. Yes, I remember the product when the Birdcage came out. The product test.
Yeah, didn't Andrew Cannon do like 50 kickflips in a row? He was on it.
Yeah, and that was the one where he talked about the change in the nose.
Yeah, it's a longer nose, and they added the extra bolts so you can extend the wheelbase.
Yeah. Yeah, what a great idea. You think that came straight from Winkowski?
I'm not sure because they started putting that on all the other newer shapes now, that extra bolt, but I don't know if I'm not exactly sure.
It looks like he rides like the snubbed kind of flat nose though.
Not anymore. On the new shapes, the aquatic one on that ad, it's the new shape. Although I would love to talk to him, man, because it feels like when I look at him skating his shape, his board, it looks way less concave than the ones that we can buy.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think he's getting a shape that's flatter.
I agree. I think so. I want to talk to him about that.
Unless he's just like skating them that hard. Like it's been so long that they've just like flattened out.
Yeah, I don't know. The stuff that he does on that board, I don't know if it really matters. He can probably do it on any board.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a hunter when it comes to like any type board to do tricks.
You know, I saw Bronson put out that Raw clip that had a bunch of Ben Rayborn and Jaws. Did you see that?
Yeah, dude.
I was totally under the impression that was new footage, and it's not. It's all old, like 4-year-old footage that they're just now putting the Raw stuff out. And
oh, really?
Yeah. But every time I saw like Ben Rayborn skating, all I could think about was Hunter. The way that he decks like the rock to fakie, and there's just so many tricks, and the way that he just goes for it. Man, I kept thinking of Hunter, and so when I told him that Hunter's like, I'm honored. That's my favorite skater. I was like, oh, it makes sense that he's tight with Ben.
Oh yeah. I feel like Hunter, more than any one of our friends, you can tell what influences he has.
Yeah,
is like he watched Rodney Mullen growing up. You can see like that in him.
Yeah,
he has shove tail grabs or shove tail grabs shove.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you can see a little bit of like bam in him.
And then the truck driver rock to fakie. I mean, that's an iconic one too. That's not easy.
Yeah, that he does very smoothly.
Did you see?
Like he doesn't think about that one.
Did you see? I had him ride the. Well, of course he wanted to ride it, but like he was on the Widekowski, the 14-inch trucks, and he crushed the ramp with it. You see that edit I put out?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude!
It doesn't even. He makes it look like it isn't 14-inch trucks.
Right. The front Smith, the way it rolled in, it was just like liquid. I don't know. Those trucks are so fun. They're way more fun than they should be.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Keep this all in.
All right. I'm going to hear you spank them. So for those that don't know that what we're talking about is I found a mountain board on Facebook Marketplace that had metal trucks and big inflatable wheels and kind of a narrow board with bindings on it. And so this made to just ride down. It was like a Jeep CJ5 board. I think originally they had a cable that ran a brake, I think. At least some of the newer ones do. And so I saw the metal trucks and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to harvest this thing. And so I scored it for like $25, stripped it all apart. Turns out that the truck axles are 12 millimeter, not 10 like regular trucks. And so regular bearings do not fit on those axles. And so they came with bearings in the big ass wheels that were still the 22 millimeter size, but the hole inside was 12. So I could fit that bearing in another regular wheel that could then slip on this axle. So it kind of was perfect, except I needed spacers and I had to add like an inch or more of washers on each axle to push the wheels out. So that is now, I set that up with my retired Trash Panda Winkowski. So now it's called the Widekowski. I was trying to filibuster while you're dealing with Jax, and now I'm done, and he's going to start barking again.
Oh boy. Is there a dog upstairs with you?
No, I got to lock them out.
Okay. There's like a whistling or something on your end?
That's a bird, dude, out the window.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what he heard. He's
Oh,
like
for real?
looking at me now.
Well, you on speakerphone or something?
Yeah. Yep.
Got you. Yeah, no, there's birds outside because it's beautiful and they're chirping. That's funny.
What a chaotic show.
Yeah, but so get this though. I've got a board that I'm not going to talk about it yet until I get it because I'm excited. But to go on the 14-inch trucks, like that's, I'm having a fun time with the Winkowski board on it. But I've got a 13-inch board coming to go on the 14-inch trucks, and so I don't know. I might have to find really small soft wheels to go so that I don't constantly get wheel bite.
Mm-hmm.
And then really crank the trucks tight. But man, I'm excited to try it. The 13-inch board seems like bizarro, like huge.
And we got, going back to like the truck things and the spacers.
Yeah.
We got into a conversation the other day. If anyone uses spacers, I feel like my whole life, if there was spacers in my bearings, if it came in the pack, I never got those. I always just threw bearings into the wheel.
Yeah, same here. I've never used those spacers. What's funny is that I went to that tackle box I have out by the ramp to go. I was looking for bolts to put some. I got Ace trucks and I put them on the street plant because I couldn't get. Now that I've got the Winkowski, that street plant had a super short lifespan. It got pushed to the back burner right away. But
yeah,
I had to find some bolts to put on the Ace trucks, and while I'm pulling the drawer open, there was a whole spot of spacers. I'm like, I've never used these.
I mean, and it just seems so common though. We both were a little confused because I finally put them in when I got my ceramic bearings.
Yeah. I don't even think that you would call those spacers really. That's more of a sleeve, because when I was thinking spacer, I'm thinking spacer to push the wheels out to the edge of the axle. Like there was like 3 inches of play if I didn't have that spacer in those washers. Yeah,
so you're saying yours.
On mine, that in my mind, spacer is that. But those, I don't know. That's more of a sleeve than a spacer for the one that goes inside the wheel.
Yeah, no, those are called spacers.
It's weird, but it's not
that's
really.
That's what it says on the package. I think yours is more of it's the same thing, but yours is more of a sleeve because it's on the outside.
I mean, it's both. I mean, it's a sleeve and a spacer. I couldn't find another sleeve because it came with those. And so that's why I had to use washers, because I couldn't find the same little piece of metal. I needed like a little tube.
Yeah.
But so the washers...
it's just crazy how far... I mean, if you don't have those size of wheels...
The washers, though...
Tires, really.
Exactly. They're tires. They've got a little air stem in them. You can fill them up and lower the air. But with now having the washers, though, pushing the wheels all the way out, it's so funny because, like, in the video clips, you hear them jingling around. They're just like... They're rattling. It's like your keys. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, they look, I'm a janitor, so my keys are gonna hang.
It's the custodial steez. That's what I like to say.
Yeah,
but
God, how many times my keys break?
Oh, well, yeah, but now I found out why. You got to just put them on a real keychain. You have them on like a self-exploding ring. I mean that you're just asking for trouble.
I didn't buy it saying self-exploding.
I know that, but I'm just saying that doesn't even have a class.
I think it's just it's it's a weird keychain. It's not a keychain. It's like a round clip.
Yeah, it's not really.
Like clipped into the side, and like both of those two are like rusted out.
I'm just saying, dude, you're gonna fall I mean, you didn't even fall. That was just a stomp and your keys fell out. And one of these days, dude, your car fob is going to break and you're going to be so bummed.
Yeah.
So bummed. I don't even know why you risk it. It's not even, I don't even know why. It's not even worth it because when that breaks, dude, that's a bummer.
I think for me, for what you say about keys on your belt, how it like trips you out.
Mm-hmm.
I think mine's the other way, superstition of like, if I don't have them on me, I'm thinking about where my keys are.
Well, then you should then secure them way better. Put them on a ring that's not going to just open.
You sound like my dad right now.
Well, it's just silly because that fob is expensive. It's not. You can't just go to Walmart and say make a copy.
Well, I do have another fob.
Okay, but still, you're going to then break that one because you won't change the ring.
At one point, I will break down and get another ring. I think I'll have to.
I might have to.
Honestly, though, too, when my carabiners stayed on my pants.
Well, yeah, because that's made to stay.
Yeah, it's made to stay, but that too is like probably should get another carabiner too. Not a bad idea.
I have one of those really big climbing ones you can hang off your loop. Oh my gosh, it won't go anywhere.
God, it'd be hitting me in the balls.
So I brought that Widekowski out into the wild too. So like I got clips of me riding an actual street curb with that thing. That's fun. I don't know, man.
Yeah, Street Drew is out.
I enjoyed that board way more than I thought I would.
Yeah. That's cool.
You're scared of it. You didn't even ride it on the ramp at all, did you?
No, I don't know if I'm scared of it. It's
every time you tried to push, you rolled over your foot.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. I skated it skating the curb spot, and yeah, the wheels just like stuck. I guess I pushed just way too close to my board. You've had to like
you have to consciously
you had to like refigure out how to push.
Yeah, you have to consciously push out or jump onto it.
Yeah.
The ramp was easier if you're just dropping in because you're not having to worry about it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I didn't even again, I was by the time we got to the ramp, I was so dusted I didn't even think about skating it.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, just man, can't get enough Winkowski. The fact that Jake is pro and their teammates just makes me so excited.
Yeah, that team is so stacked.
Yeah. Oh, for real. Jeez. All the stuff that they put out. I was just watching a 30-minute at the park with some girl in England. Where is she? Shoot. I forget. It's a girl.
I think that's where it's like that small park, right?
Yeah. It's just back and forth wood park.
Yep.
Ah, man, I forget what country. I don't even know who she is, but she's obviously on Santa Cruz.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool.
Because there's another dude, and I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it is England. There's another dude that like, was it on Braille? Maybe Braille did a thing, but he like does a bunch of tricks that it's just like a room almost.
Yeah, exactly. But she's really good. But yeah, I mean, everybody on that team is so good.
Yes, for sure. And we were talking about like everyone. I can't think of anyone that's not pro on there other than like
the little minions.
Yeah,
that's about it. With
Jake somebody
now,
who's always angry that people aren't getting turned pro, right. I'm loving.
For sure. I mean, with Gartland, like basically pro, rest in peace. And now Jake, I think that was the last of the AMs.
I think so.
Yeah, because man, when they turned Jake pro, there was like 30 pros involved. Yeah, it was crazy.
In his place.
It was so crazy. I mean, Remillard, Dressen, going way back, and then having Blake on where is he, in Spain, right? And who else? They had India in Brazil. Like they were just everywhere. Uh-huh. The whole world covered by Santa Cruz.
KB.
Yeah. What was this? Is it his birthday today? I think I saw Winkowski post happy birthday to Braun today.
Yes. Oh shit. Was it yesterday or the day before? But yeah, shout out KB.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Grow that beard back.
They dropped, I don't know if you saw this, they dropped a Pyramid Country video.
Oh, I was about to watch that today. I just saw some previews on it.
So long.
Is it? That's what I saw. 33 minutes or something?
Oh my God. I love KB, and he's got like a few clips in there, but there was a point where like wow, this is a long, but it didn't need to be that long.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Right, they could have put it out in like 4 smaller ones.
Yeah, or like there's stuff like give me a 20-minute video.
Yeah,
it was like just like that. I guess the thing I want to talk about too, I'm just looking at it right now, is they released a love letters to Grasso.
Yes, happy birthday! Right, it was on his birthday, or it was his birthday or a year anniversary of him dying.
I think it was the year anniversary of his passing.
I watched that, dude. That was awesome.
Yeah. And his son starts it off. I didn't realize again, and the same thing happened with Jake Phelps.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize how much it hurt until I watched this again, and the way him and Jake Phelps talks about skating.
Yeah. Passion.
Where it's just the mentality. Yeah. Passion. Like the mentality of like, skateboarding doesn't owe you shit.
Skatosis, man.
You get up and do it over and over.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I think half the video I was like teary-eyed.
Yeah, it's a drag, man, because he did love it so much. And he was so bummed when like drugs and stuff took it away from him. Yes.
And he like right there, he's like, I'm not going to let anything take that away from me. And he also like just like Jake Phelps, just knew so much information.
Yeah. Walking encyclopedia.
Had skatosis to the T.
Like patient zero.
Yes. He wanted to know everything. He wanted to just be part of the community.
But also that it was just his, version of it. He's not saying he's the authority. Although he had the attitude.
Too, of like the mentality of like, I'm an idiot who skates.
Yeah.
I'm just like a normal person, but like I care about this shit.
Yeah, shut up and go skate.
Shut up and go skate. Also, tuck your fucking knee.
I love that.
He's fucking. I wish I could, Grasso. I wish I could.
It's hard to grab it like and tuck them. I always grab stink bug. It's terrible.
Yeah, that's a hard fucking. And he's right.
But he's right
though. Tuck your fucking knee.
He's right, and it all depends on who you're skating, who's your influences, who you're with, who's helping, who's telling you and stuff. So like, he's that guy for everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah, tuck your knees.
Tuck your knee. Yeah, that should be. It's either that or Widekowski should be the name.
Yeah, I think it's Widekowski, and I'll find a good photo just for the cover. That board is awesome. I can't get enough of it. Like when I did that front 5.0 stalled whip to tail, and you just see the front trucks. It's like day one bouncing around because they're the loosest trucks I have. Actually, no. That other that Veriflex hightail with no bushings, that's the loosest. Sure,
but you're not not really cruising that one like you cruise this one.
No,
I love seeing. We really cannot get back into the Widekowski, but I love seeing you do grinds on it and then just like flexing.
Love it, man. I can't get enough of it. It's like I literally get truck bite. How else can you ever get truck bite? So yeah. So as much as I'm looking,
let's get out of that.
It's hard.
And let's talk about the skate park features and apparently a new opening date.
I just saw that today.
They're pushing it up 2 weeks.
They're bumping it up. So it's going to be skate. Okay, hang on. We're talking about, what's the name of it? It's got a weird name, but it's in Des Moines, Iowa.
Lauridsen.
Lauridsen.
Yeah,
okay.
I think that's right.
I think so. Yeah, so I'm clicking on that link so we can look at the features because we are taking a road trip the weekend of the 28th. So did you see they're closing it until the 27th for the Dupe? What is it? Is it the Dupe tour? What's that?
Oh, well, I'm just seeing that now.
Yeah, what's the contest that we're just missing?
Yep, you're right. Dupe tour. So
they're
closing it from the 10th to the 27th.
Yeah. So we're like going at the prime spot, dude. Like we made the right choice without knowing it.
Wow. And because that contest. So what is that for like construction?
I would imagine for bleachers, for just all the vendors, for everything that's involved.
Everything else that needs to get done.
Everything involved. All the backdrops, like the big things where they do the filming, like all that stuff is going to be there. So we were going to go for that weekend, but then we're like, well, damn, we're not going to really be able to skate. And so we're like, let's go the weekend after. because that was supposed to be the grand opening weekend, but now they're bumping that up. So it'll be skated a bit. Then they're shutting it down for the contest. And then the next day when it's the first day open, the day we show up.
So sick.
That's awesome.
There's nothing I'm looking forward to more than this trip.
Dude, same here, man. I'm really looking forward to just having total downtime. Like no real rush. Not like we got to go to this park, get some tricks and go home. We're going to go, let's check them all out. Session a spot, get some food, session a spot, go do whatever, session a spot as long as we can for 2 full days.
And I'll say maybe I put a date. I'm putting a date on the video, June 20th.
What video?
That should be
what are you talking
when
about?
all my
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Are coming.
Oh, the Aaron Monty video.
The Aaron TBD video name.
TBD.
Whatever that's going to be. But I think that could be last filming.
Yeah, let's get some tricks there, add it to the end of it, and then be done with it.
I think that's a good plan.
Did you see that post I sent you? Me and that guy talking. He wants some clips for us by the fall.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Let me look at that again right now.
So it's a guy he didn't have a name for the podcast when we did it. And so when it came out, that's when I learned the name of the show. And it's kind of a strange name. I can't think of it, but he goes by The Old Dude. And so we recorded a skate podcast. You know, he just kind of talked to me about what I'm up to. And so he's putting a project together, looking for skate clips for something in the fall, and hit us up to see if we wanted to put in some clips. I'm like, hell yeah, give me a due date.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then I said how we're hanging on to
some for fall?
Yeah, for the fall. So I said, well, killer, because we're hanging on to Aaron's whole video for June, so I'll send him that whole thing too. Yeah.
Well, don't send him that because I'll just go right back into filming.
Well, that's what I said. We'll send him something for sure.
Yeah.
So that's fun to have somebody hit you up for clips.
Yeah, that's rare. Did you send me that on Messenger? No.
Yeah. No. Instagram. It was a screenshot of him and I chatting.
The other thing I saw, do you know who that is? It Rob Wild?
Yeah, he's a guy that's been posting in the message. I was just about to shout him out because I was scrolling through the board and we finally have some people chiming in. He's got a whole scene up. It looks like he's in Phoenix. And
have you
not
Phoenix, him at all or no? He's just posting on the board?
Yeah, he's just posting on the board. Not Phoenix.
Yeah, that's rad.
What's his name? His screen is like PDX. Is that Oregon? That's I think the airport code for Portland. I think that's what it is. But anyways, Rob Wild. In Crust We Trust. I see him on Instagram. And then I think he maybe found the message board. And so like I just see him posting a lot. He tags me and a bunch of people on Instagram and stuff. And so just another old dude, man, just getting back on his board. Love it. I love it. And I love seeing new content that's not you or me posting it.
Yeah, that's so sick.
There's another guy in here talking about Jonathan Randall. Is that right? He posted he's got like this warehouse with these 2 janky quarter pipes and he's building curbs or he's put like a big flat curb and stuff. I just saw it. Where'd it go? Anyways.
I do know what you're talking about.
Right here, Jonathan Randall. Got a newly painted parking curb. So, between these 2 quarters, I mean, he's just like, he's got a warehouse or barn or something. So, and he's just another old dude, man. I love it.
It looks like the way that's set up with the curb in the middle.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like the original barn.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just like it. Exactly. It looks like the beginning stages.
Like floor
of the
in the middle and like 2 ramps.
Yeah. Oh, there's just so much going on in this message board. Like, there's so many clips. I posted so much. Cory Kennedy, dude, welcome back to the world, man. Love seeing your clips. Wow.
So sick. So sick that they talked about on the 9 Club.
I saw that. Just welcomed him right back. So good.
That he like made the decision. Like he was going to be done.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't hear it on the 9 Club. Which one was that?
I think it was, I don't remember what part. There was,
I heard Gary.
I would imagine it was the experience they were talking about.
Yeah, probably.
But saying, because I think they were talking about like the clip that came out of him skating at the park.
Yeah.
But they said like he, like because of what happened, he didn't want to go back to skating.
Wow.
And then I guess like there was a story of like him like setting up like a piece of wood at like in prison and like flipping with it.
Oh, really?
And just wanting to, so it's so sick that like, and now I guess like clear-headed, and everyone's like, he still has the skills.
Oh, yeah.
Those never went away.
No, he didn't miss a beat. I saw Gary Rogers talking about it on Skateline.
Okay. Yeah. I can't believe, did he serve the whole 4? I can't believe it's been 4 years.
Yeah, I think so. It's 3.5 or 4.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's so heavy.
Yeah.
So it's sick. It's sick that he's back. That's what we want.
Yeah. Welcome back, man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely glad to see him skating again.
Hell yeah. And you know who else I was glad to see skate? Roman Pabich.
Oh, dude. That guy is so good. Oh my gosh, how is he so good?
So what is Homies?
Homies just is like, I don't know if it's like a skate mafia, like it's going to become a brand, but it just seems like a squad. Right? Because he's on Crooked.
He's on Crooked, but the video is called Sponsor Me Tape Homies Part.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like they're all just stoned and like just making fun of life, dude. He got that fatty tattoo on his, was that his mom? Just like, what?
Yeah.
He's like, and it's a fatty. And then he just starts ripping. It's so crazy. He's just a kid. You name some of these shows pretty dumb names, so it's like, what's in a name? You know?
I don't know about dumb names.
I don't know. I mean,
Homies,
it's like,
I have a Homies tattoo.
I'm just saying we're all trying to be clever with our names, right?
Yeah.
He obviously doesn't. He obviously
doesn't.
He does not need a sponsor.
It looks like this
tape.
is turning into something, is what I'm saying.
Oh, absolutely. Why wouldn't it? Those guys all rip, but they're all already on. They're all pros for their own boards. So, Homies has got to be something different.
Well, I don't think. I mean, Roman isn't.
What? Isn't Roman?
Pro?
Oh, he's just. How is he not pro?
I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know if he's officially been put on.
Well, he's riding all these Crooked boards, and that's what I was asking you. I was like, is he on Crooked?
I know he started getting Crooked boards, but I haven't seen a video of like a welcome video to Crooked.
Maybe he's starting his own brand called Homies.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's him and Ronnie.
That's what it seems like, but Ronnie's definitely on Crooked.
Yeah.
But I mean, you see everybody at these edits. They're all hanging. Pedro's always there. I mean, Pedro Delfino. He's always on the session. Ashad's there. Chris Gregson's always filming. You know, his brother's always there. Cedric.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's like...
And they're always filmed by Ryan or Ray. What's his name? Ray Barris?
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a grid tape or something.
Something, dude. It's got its own legs for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so sick.
And if he's not pro, I just don't understand why. Like, that guy is amazing.
Yeah. I wouldn't understand even more if he's not even on yet. If he's just like getting boards.
Yeah, is he just in between? He's just like in limbo?
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter.
Come on, Gons, throw him on.
Well, that's the thing is like that guy rules. And he's like a killer contest skater and it skates the streets. He's like, I don't know, man. He's like a cleaned up Nyjah.
With like tattoo, like just like, is Nyjah dirty?
No, just more clean cut. Yeah, Nyjah's all fully tatted, always run the dirt bikes. You know what I mean? He's just like a more clean cut, white boy.
Yeah, with a fatty tattoo.
But he crushes it in the streets and in the parks, like crushes it.
Yeah, dude. And the thumbnail of the video, that trick, that kickflip indie over that spot,
gnarly,
is insane
for real. He's one of those guys that, like, when Dawn sees him, he's like, "Oh, he's really good," because he knows how to keep his arms tucked in. tuck your arms.
She loves the tucked arms.
Yeah, she hates it when we're always flailing our arms, and then not just you and me, but like whenever she sees it, she's like, "Oh, the guy." It's like that. What's his name? Travis Scott. Oh, who's the hands down guy?
Travis Scott is a rapper.
I know. It's similar, though. It's similar, his name.
Really think it's similar to that, though.
It is. But so his whole hands down thing all started because his wife kept telling him, "Get those hands down." That's funny.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's how that whole scene started. And so, like, now Dawn is like, "Get your arms down." It's even more. It's like, not just your hands.
Yesterday, we were skating the park, and at one point, Ty was skating off the quarter into the bank.
Uh-huh.
And I think he was trying laser.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know what was going on, but it looked like he was skydiving. Like his arms were just like
right.
way above him, just like he was in the air forever.
Just floating. Do you see Elliot Sloan get that frontside rocket or frontside Christ air? I think it was ridiculous, like 20 feet up.
Jesus Christ!
Exactly, it was crazy. Because I mean that was always a backside trick, but then he whipped it frontside, gnarly.
Christ air like is such a gnarly. It's like the equivalent of like dirt bike, like no hander type of thing.
Yeah.
Where you're just really like your board's away from you.
Yeah, you got to get it back on your feet. That's a whole skill right there.
Yes.
It's probably way easy to get into the Christ air position, but putting it back together
is so gnarly.
So gnarly when you're just floating. Oh man. I was scrolling through and I saw I got a shot finally of all my complete lineup. Now that my quiver is growing so wide, I had to go almost wide angle just to get them all in the shot. I'm not riding a board that's under 9 inches on any of these, and I have 6 boards here lined up.
I think you might have to though to get 159s.
No, that's the thing. Well, no, because he rides his 10-inch board with 159. So if I really need to get some Winkowski trucks, I'd have to get the 159s and set them up on a 10. I'm not going to go below a 9. I'm beyond that now. No, it's like I can't go below 9. Below 10. Below 10 seems small.
Okay. And speaking of this, just made me think of there was something I was going to tell you Sunday that I said, let's wait for the show.
Right, and I said, yeah, let's wait. And then what was it?
And now it's 4 days later. I always love the gimmicks of boards, right? I like the wheel wells. I like the cutout grip grooves.
Yeah.
I am now back to just regular 8.5.
Just a simple shape.
Give me a normal board, and I love it.
Like twin tail, or you need need them different.
Twin tail spot, just normal board 8.5 is perfect.
Boring.
I don't need the wheel wells. I don't need the grip grooves.
Dude, then you should get that new Wooten VX, dude. It's 8.5. Get it.
I think I should. Yeah.
Get it.
That one is so sick.
Before they're sold out.
Do you get what's going on?
Is
it like Mother Earth and a robot?
I think so. I'm not exactly sure what's happening, but it's pretty cool. I saw that one on eBay already.
Really like
so
it.
Can you still get it at NHS?
I didn't even look.
I'm looking right now. I'm gonna look. Here it is. Is it still available? It said in stock. Yes. Oh, it's still in stock, dude. Grab one. $83.
Oh yeah, didn't you say because it's a VX?
It's a VX, but it's 8.5. Get it?
Yeah.
If that's your style.
Oh boy.
I was on the.
I got my guns coming up too.
I know. I'm on the fence of getting. I wanted to get that first graphic, but I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah. Is it sold out on NHS already?
It never got on the site. Never was there. I've been looking every day.
Wow.
It's just they must have printed a certain amount and they just gave them to the squad or something. But like I haven't
seen it. That surprise party. They printed 10. They printed those 30 and that was it.
No, there was 10. They opened that box and it was only 10.
Oh yeah, that's right. It said what did the stickers say? Like TBD Pro.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. It's not on eBay. I haven't seen it for sale anywhere. I would love to get it because it's the same guy that drew the aquatic board in the birdcage. Same artist.
Yeah.
And I really want to support.
I love both those graphics.
I told Wooten to his face I would support him by getting his pro board when he came. Remember?
It was Wooten and Cory Kennedy?
Yeah, at the X Games.
They're both pro, right?
Well, is Juno pro? He moved to Flip, but is he pro for Flip?
Oh, that's right. He moved to Flip.
He was on.
Did he go pro on Creature?
He had a board. He had the Sleepy Turtle board, so he must have been a pro on Creature. So I would imagine he's pro on Flip.
Yeah, I remember they both were like, "You called it." You're like, "You guys are turning pro," and they were like, "You're gonna have to wait a while."
Yeah, because Wooten knew the lineup. Now everybody's pro. But the thing is, do I spend the $83 on a VX that I'm not going to skate because I just want to support him, or do I look for the graphic I want, or do I? They should put his graphic on a shape. I'd ride that.
Yeah, you should hit up Santa Cruz.
I saw somebody in some comments saying, "Can you please put this on a 9-inch?" You know, at least that.
Yeah. So then you would go 9.
Yeah. I mean, still, I think for him,
you're not happy about it.
For him, I mean, I'd probably just hang it. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's such a cool graphic.
Yeah. But I'm just jazzed. But yeah, you should grab one. It's right there.
8.5. Man, is the wifey going to be mad that I have? John's been okay with you going crazy. I don't know if Joe will be okay with a fourth board.
Only because I'm selling my VW toys for my skateboarding fund. If it wasn't that, this would not be cool.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so the last thing I want to get into.
Yeah.
Quarter Snacks favorite spot with Ave.
Dude, that was such a good video. I'm glad you saw it. We both posted it to the board.
That's so fun. And I posted like serendipity because of like what happened in it.
Oh, I thought we
both posted.
I thought you meant because we both posted it.
No, I posted that because in the video, he goes crazy and he's like, "Am I really getting this bench made?"
Yeah. And
then the other original bench shows up. So I'm like, of course that would happen.
I love those kinds of stories.
And then I look down 2 posts and I'm like, yeah, of course that would happen.
I love those kinds of stories too, where it's about the actual obstacle, because so many are iconic, but like, was it really part of that spot? Did somebody build it? Did somebody bring it? Where is it? Blah, blah, blah. Like, people want a brick from, Love Park, or they want, like a piece of coping from some pool that got broken up. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so to find out that bench is that similar of a situation where it didn't, when I saw that clip, I was like, oh, there's a bench in that parking lot. I didn't think anything about the bench when I saw the clip come out. But now it's like
I had no idea the history, and work's been crazy right now. Mm-hmm. So after that first day, I came home and I'm like, I love Ave. I'm just like huge fan of Ave. I saw this and I'm like, oh, this cheered me up so much for some reason.
Yeah.
To hear, I knew, and this trick that switchback nose blunt,
mm-hmm.
I know that trick. I remember the last video and remember thinking like, okay, well, that's insane on that bench. So to hear the history of it was just so sick.
I agree. I love that kind of stuff.
From the DC days. And this is what I thought too about this. When they skated they were skating that spot where the bench first was like, it was going to get remodeled. It was like torn down type of place.
Right.
You never, and even me personally, when I was a kid, there were so many spots that you could skate. And I get it's changed because now they put fences up, but there used to be so many spots during construction
mm-hmm.
that you could skate. And I feel like with liability, that's definitely gone away.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You don't like those DC days of them skating that spot. That's such of the time.
Yeah,
you never see footage of people skating like, unless it's in like the middle of the street in New York.
Yeah, where they had that whole mini skate park out of the barrier.
Yeah, unless it's like that shit.
But I don't know.
I can't remember the last time me personally, and I used to do it all the time as a kid, have skated like someplace that's going to get rebuilt.
Well, here's your opportunity. I don't know if you saw, but there is a brand new, huge skyscraper tall building getting built in Milwaukee next to the U.S. Bank building. Taller than it, like almost double it looks like.
Wow.
So they're going to redo that whole area where this new building is coming. So there's going to be opportunity for construction plus maybe skatable spots once it's done.
Damn, that is sick. They're building
last time in Milwaukee
here.
Remember it was
oh God.
We're talking over each other finally. I was just going to say that like the last time in Milwaukee, it was a bit of a skate city. And so maybe that's in mind with new construction.
Yeah. That's a good idea. They most likely am going to have it fenced off.
Most likely.
Yeah. There's a spot they've been building like a food co-op
mm-hmm.
in downtown Oshkosh, and it's been building for like a little bit, but like double fenced up.
Yeah.
There's no way you're getting in.
You just need a bigger kicker.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Crazy. But yeah, did you see the little clip that who actually put it out? Was it Bronson? I'm not sure, but Mason Silva hunting down Nautiskopis in Venice.
I loved this ad.
So great because he's just doing all the tricks that Nadas did. Like it's a total homage, the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
and
great.
But such a good ad where at the end, Nadas is like, holy shit, that's Mason.
That's Mason. Like, yeah, he's so jazzed. Like, Nadas is the best. Like, I mean, it's just crazy to have Nadas like gushing over you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, can't blame him though. It's fucking Sody.
It is Sody, and I don't even know how planned that is, or if it's ad lib or in a script, but it looked genuine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love Nadas. I wish
that for?
Huh, I was just gonna say. I think it was Bronson. Let me see who put that out. Hang on. Oh no, it's for real skateboard.
Yeah.
Spin. That's interesting.
Nadas was on Real, right?
I'm not sure. Yeah. Was he?
Am I tripping? The sweatshirt. I think the sweatshirt he was wearing is like a Nadas thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, he had an interesting, trajectory as a pro when he stopped skating. But I don't know if he was ever on Real. I mean, he was like Santa Monica Airlines. He was Santa Cruz. He was, but I don't know. I don't know if he went to Real. Did he help start Real? I gotta know.
I don't think so.
Now I want to know. But anyways, it was cool to see.
I'm looking at the Wikipedia. It doesn't say anything about Real.
Yeah. So it's an interesting little mashup. I mean, for Real, he's like one of the best. And started most of what we all do.
Yes.
And so
just another one of those dudes, like one of the most iconic skaters.
Right. And like, was it Roger on the 9 Club was talking about how he always sees Nadas all the time when they're in Venice, but he's always got a surfboard or something. Like he's always out surfing, not skating.
Yeah. Hey, just like Mason. Mason's a huge surfer.
Yeah, well, they probably hang out. They probably surf together. I'm sure if they're doing this little, clip together, I'm sure they're buddies.
Yeah. So sick. Yeah, I love that ad.
Yeah, that was cool. I mean, Nadas and Gons were like my favorites. In Lance, as a kid, those were the guys, man. You weren't even born.
No, that was way before.
Wild.
Think about this. I wasn't born until it was street skating.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It was just heavy street skating. Bert was dying.
I sent you that clip of Tony Hawk showing what a lapper did.
Yeah, and it just makes me think of your giant trucks.
Well, yeah, and I've got a lapper on that hightail. I mean, I used lappers. I mainly used it from going up a curb, not so much like disasters on vert and stuff, but
Cody wouldn't need those.
No, I don't know how he does it, dude.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. What trucks does he ride? He's always got the Alien Workshop, but what trucks is he on?
I think he's got Indies.
Is it? The way that he comes down on a fakey rock, I don't get it because he clicks every time.
And he's his body weight is on top.
Yeah, it's part of his move, though, to click it. It's click it or ticket. Oh, geez. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm always afraid he's going to lock up and fall.
Yeah, it has happened to him.
It has, but I don't know. Somehow that's how he does it.
He can pull it off, yeah.
Shout out Cody. So
shout out Cody.
Let's wrap
out everyone, really.
Let's wrap up the shows with our shout outs. Shout out to Rob Wild. Shout out to
Hunter.
Shout out to Mason and Nadas. Shout out to Jonathan Randall. Did you see shout out to Tyson Peterson? You watched that one on Jankum? That was good.
Yeah.
Most of all, shout out to Live Rad Studios and Winkowski. My new
hell yeah.
My boy crushes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, can't get enough. I'm hooked.
That's an understatement.
It is a bit of an understatement. Because when we started this podcast, I was doing my ODS boards and I did not own a pro model, a board, or have any real inclination. And so within these past 4 to 5 years, man, I have seriously needle pegged at the Santa Cruz mark with Winkowski 100%.
Yeah.
I don't even care to make ODS boards anymore.
Yeah.
Why bother?
Now the thing is,
I won't ride them.
You got to make ODS boards in a shape.
I guess, but they're not going to be as cool as these.
Yeah, true.
But whatever, it's all good. I'll just have to make T-shirts and things and see if that sells.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right, man. Well, damn, this is a good time. I'm glad we got to record the show.
Yes, it took a minute.
Yeah, happy
Shout out everyone. Thanks, everyone.
happy Mother's Day to everybody this weekend.
Yeah. Shout out moms.
Shout out to all the moms out there, all the MILFs.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Then Skatosis, let's get out of here. You can find us online, or you can find us at that park in Des Moines on the 28th.
Yes. Shout out Old Dude Skate Co. Instagram. Shout out Monty Twice.
Shout out Drew
That could be
Domkis.
changed to Frank Twice.
Possibly. What else? I think that's about it.
I think that's it, dude.
All right. I'm calling this episode Widekowski.
There it is.
Peace. I'll talk to you later, bro.
Hey.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Old Dude Skate Co.